Hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Allie and I do Plan With Me's in my Erin Condren Life Planner. I do have the hourly, again, if you're new here. Let's get started. Today we will be planning out September 8th through the 14th. And I, of course, will be using another planner K-Kit. This is mini kit 744, and I use the sampler and the add-on dash labels and the brush stroke headers. And as you can see, I already put in the date dots for the days. So let's get started. So don't mind my Band-Aid. Sorry about that. I know that's not super attractive to stare at. But it is necessary right now. So I hope everybody is having a good week or has had a good weekend. I guess by the time you see this, it will be Monday. Because I usually post my weekly Plan With Me's on Monday. Speaking with Plan With Me's, it is Friday, September 5th, and I still have not posted or edited my September Plan With Me. I filmed it last week, but I still have yet to edit it. So I apologize that will be late. Hopefully somebody will still want to watch it when it's like a week late, 2 weeks late. Seriously, it's not a big deal. So yes, it's been a little bit of a busy week and I haven't really had the time to edit. I will admit, the first half of the week I did have time to edit, but I just completely spaced on it. But the second half of the week, I was definitely busy. Okay, so we have the washi strips in. Now let's move on with putting our days in. So like I said, it is Friday, September 8th, and I guess we could definitely say that planner season is in full swing. Speaking of planner season, today was the new releases, the 2026 planners for Sterling Ink, and I bought my very first Sterling Ink planner. Now, no worries if you're thinking, oh, are you not going to be planning in an Erin Condren hourly next year? No, I absolutely am. I've made up my mind for now. I've made up my mind for my life catch-all family stuff. It will definitely still be an Erin Condren hourly. But I'm going to use the Sterling Ink A5 Common Planner for, it will mostly be for memory keeping and journaling, daily journaling, and kind of like what happens, like for the weekly view. If you're not familiar with Sterling Ink, the planner that I got, it has a monthly view. It has weeks, I got vertical weeks, and then it has blank pages in the back, but enough for every day of the year. So I'm going to use those blank pages as my daily journaling. And then the weeks, I decided I'm going to use that as memory planning. Now, some might be asking, what do you mean by that? So the way that I see it, the way that my brain works, this planner right here is basically what I plan to happen. These are what is in the plans to happen. Whereas memory planning, I see that as what actually happened. So will I have time to keep up with all of that? We shall see. But it's something that I really want to try. So, you know, if I don't keep up with that part of it, no big deal. If I do, awesome. That would be really fun to look back on, which is why I wanted to start doing it. So yes, I bought a Sterling Ink A5 Common Planner Vertical in the mulberry color, and I'm super excited about it. It was my very first purchase for Sterling Ink, so I'm really excited about it. Okay. Oh, hold on. Before I put that in, I like to do my this week. That kind of helps me gauge where I need to put my full box. There we go. So yes, other than that, there was not much that happened this week. We did celebrate my brother-in-law's birthday, but other than that, nothing special or exciting happened. So yeah. Oh, I did have a last minute day date with my husband on Wednesday. So we did what any romantic married couple does when they get time to go on a date. We went to Trader Joe's. So love that for us. Okay, let's move on to our habits. I am going to do litter box, and I'm going to make reading a habit for this week. So instead of yoga, I'm going to replace yoga with read. Let's do... All right. And speaking of reading, guys, I've made some progress. And by that, I mean, hold on. I did pull 2 different habit headers, and I don't know which one I want to use. Let's use the bright pink one. That's what I'm feeling. So yes, like I was saying, I do have some progress to announce. I am fully done with Lights Out. Listen to that audiobook. Love it. I will be starting the second book in the series soon. I don't want to start it yet. And for the reason for that being is I really want to focus on getting Flock finished on my Kindle. Because I really want to get a move on my fall TBR. And I went to Target yesterday, and I did buy a physical book. So this is the one I got yesterday. So in addition to my Kindle, well, see, here's where I'm undecided. I don't know if I want to read something on my Kindle and in a physical book at the same time. Whereas reading something and then listening to something, I feel like I can do that easily simultaneously. So I think I might wait on this. As much as I want to read it like right now, I'm so excited to start it. I think I'm going to really put a lot of time and effort and focus into finishing Flock and only focus on that as my book for the next week or 2 until I can start this one. So that is my plan. So I'm only going to put down Flock as my current reading. What full box do I want to use? I kind of want to use this one. So yes, that is my plan as far as reading goes. I really want to focus on this one and get it finished. And then I can start my fall TBR. All right, and we are planning out week 37. So let's write that in. can also pull in this checkbox list. All right, there we go. Oh, I do need my icons. How can I forget my cutesy little icons? Yeah. Okay, now I think we are done with that. Next I am going to put down my pickup and drop off. I'm going to do the dashes, and I'm also going to be doing the dashes for my dinner time as well, like I did here. And I really like the way that looks, so I'm going to keep doing it for my dinners and pickup and drop off. Okay, that is in, so let's put our little stickers in. And also, it is that time of year where the planner is definitely getting bulky and sticking up. Oh, you can't see that, but if you know, you know. Okay, because I always put I use the washi in the day strips every single week. Okay, so let's do drop off. That will be done by me on Tuesday and Wednesday. And then I pick both of my kids up on Monday, Thursday, and Friday. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, my husband does that because those are his days off. Alright, and let's go ahead and put our little meal icons down. I do have the small black and white icon of the fork and knife, but I really like these for my weekly view. Whenever I run out of them, if I don't order a full sheet, I will definitely use my black and white icons because, yeah, those work too. All right, so now that those are in, we can put those aside. And I need to do my kids' special classes. Okay, so I'm going to speed through that again. Okay, those are now in. You might have seen me switch out these two. That's because I didn't realize when I was writing it down, I didn't realize that it matched this one, and I didn't want two of the same color to be right there. All right, moving on. We can now move on to our Monday. Monday, it's just the only things we have going on is trash day, and it is Planner Kate new releases for November. So let's get that in after we get trash day in. And I do have a sticker pulled aside for PK new release. Okay. And that usually happens at 9 a.m. my time. All right, so moving on to Tuesday, and like usual, I'm going to put in my workouts at the end. I like to put in the important things first, and then I can put my workouts in after the fact, because my workouts, my days are pretty flexible in terms of when I can actually do my workout. So that's why I do it that way. All right, Tuesday is going to be laundry day. And that is my like catch up on all the laundry day. Fun times. And then it is also when I'm going to be doing my girls walk with my sister. It's just me and my sister this week. My mom is actually going to be on vacation this week, so it will just be me and her. Let's do one of these. I like these oval labels. And that will be at about 9 a.m. And then we are going to try and go to the park with the kids Tuesday evening. It's supposed to be really nice out both Tuesday and Wednesday. So I guess it doesn't really matter which day that we go. But for planning purposes, I'm going to put it down on Tuesday. Okay. Next, moving on to Wednesday, we have payday. I'm going to put it up here, even though his payday doesn't technically hit until like the middle of the day. It's usually around 11 or 12 a.m. or 11 or 12 around this time of day. So I'm just going to put it up here for now because I think we're going to try and go to Costco. He and I, at least I would like to. So let's put that down as another day date, because again, that's what is romantic when you're married for we're gonna celebrate our 11-year wedding anniversary. We've been together 13 years, but 13 and a half technically, but yeah, let's go with this guy. All right, and then we also have my weekly photo clean out. And I will just put that right at 3 o'clock, even though it doesn't really matter. It's not really time sensitive. My cell phone icon is over here. All right, and now moving on to Thursday. I lied. We need to put Big Brother in. The TV, we can't forget about the TV. I'm a little bit behind. I think I'm about a week and a half behind on my episodes, but I'm getting there. Okay, now we can move on to Thursday. Thursday, I want to do some grocery shopping. I've been doing that on Thursdays by myself, and it's actually worked out really well because it has opened up our Sundays for more fun things. So I'm just going to keep doing that. Grocery shop right here. I was about to write that down with my ugly handwriting when I could have used a nice sticker script. Let's put it up here. And I think that's pretty much it for Thursday, other than Big Brother. I'm gonna fix this because it's crooked and driving me crazy. Moving on to Friday, we have my weekly weigh-in. And then, of course, the plan with me. I need to film my plan with me. So I'm going to use this guy. Along with this script. That's it as far as Friday. Saturday, nothing that we know of. Again, not complaining, but it will be a rest day. Moving on to Sunday, I need to edit that plan with me. So let's grab that edit sticker. And then I do like to do our family budget. So I'm going to, oh, hold on, let's grab this Friday. Let's put her, we'll just put her right here. Okay, now back to the budget. I do need to do our budget. Let's use this sticker. And use the calculator. And then another thing that so I don't think we're going to be going to the library this Saturday on the 14th because there's like a little end of summer, it's called a foam dance party. So we're going to take the kids to that because we think that that would be fun. So that will be our family outing activity, and that is at 1 o'clock. So I'm going to write that down. And that will be at 1 o'clock, but I'm going to move it up just a little bit. Okay, and then of course I need to put Big Brother in for Sunday. And now we can move on to our workouts. So I'm going to go backwards since we are already at Sunday. I'm going to be doing my yoga. I did grab a yoga script as well as a yoga mat. And then, like I said, Saturday is a rest day, and Friday we are going to do a walk and yoga. And I have really enjoyed using these date dots to mark my workout, so I think I'm going to keep doing that. Okay. I'm going to do a walk and yoga, like I said, on Friday. Thursday is going to be a walk and a lower body workout. I'm going to put it right around here. I don't know what time I'll be doing it on Thursday. It'll just be whenever I get to it. And then Wednesday, walk and yoga. But I'm going to need to do that right after I drop my daughter off from school so that I can be done in time, which I'll have plenty of time before we go to Costco. And then Tuesday after my girls walk, I am going to be doing an upper body workout. Come on. And then Monday is going to be a walk and yoga. I actually think I want to change this color dot and I want to move it right here. And then I will use this color if I can get it up. There we go. Again, a little minor detail that a lot of people were probably like, that's not a big deal, but I don't know. I just wanted to change it. All right, and a walk and a yoga. Okay, so that is what my week is currently looking like for September 8th through the 14th. I feel like I'm getting a little bit faster with doing these Plan With Me's, which I think that's good because, I mean, that means I'm kind of streamlining my process, right? If you agree, or actually, let's just say if you made it to the end of this video, first of all, thank you. Second of all, I like to see who makes it to the end of the videos. So if you have made it this far, please leave me a, let's do like a tree emoji, some sort of tree emoji. That would be fun. Again, so yeah, thank you for watching. If you liked this and you want to see more Playing With Me's like this, like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 and I'm nowhere near that, but that's okay because I just started a few months ago. So I think I'm currently at like 152. So thank you so much to those that have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed already and you like this content, please consider subscribing. I would appreciate it. All right, everybody, that's it. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.